Hey everyone, so I'm back with a version 3 of my configuration for Elden Ring. Previously I had made some changes that I thought would have liked based on some of Rambletan's configurations, and I did like them, but I found that they weren't really fitting my playstyle. As I was continuing to play, I found some issues with them, specifically relating to gyro flicks for accessing the quick pouch, and the configuration trick that I had done previously for that was cording right stick click on the right touchpad to left touchpad touch, and having Y just on the center click by itself with no cord. But now, no matter what, it's always going to be right stick click when clicking in on the center. There's no cord anymore. So what I have done, and the name of this new configuration I think is kind of hilarious, Maidenless behavior, but what I have done is I have corded the D-pad to ABXY on left touchpad touch. So as you can see right now, ABXY is just ABXY, but if I touch, this is now my D-pad, and that's going to give me D-pad access on the right side for while I'm moving, for changing out my loadout. Previously, it was on the right touchpad click for the mode shift there, but not anymore. So where is it instead? Or what's there instead, rather, is you can see I've named it pouch. So what I've done, if we go into the mode shift, is it still has the D-pad directions, which is interesting. But if we check out the outer ring binding, there's now two, right stick click and Y. But if you actually look at them, they're both soft press activators now. And the soft press for the right stick is inverted, so it's in the center, but the soft press for Y is not inverted. And what this means is that Y is now on the edge click. So you can see me activating bloodstains just by clicking on the edge of the right touchpad. But if I hold it, that becomes the pouch, and the D-pad is on long press there. And that means I can access it even while moving, which is something that I wasn't able to do prior because of how things recorded. So this is going to be much more reliable for my needs and a lot faster. And I still have Y on right touchpad click as well for interacting. So beyond that, pretty much everything else is the same as it was before. On the default config, I do have the D-pad on the joystick still there. I was thinking about maybe cording ABXY to it on right touchpad touch. I don't know. That might seem kind of silly though. I can't really think of why I would need that, but it's just something I was thinking about just for the symmetry aspect. Right grip is still jump. Hold on one second. Right grip is still jump, left grip is still dodge as a start press. Left touchpad touch outer ring binding still goes to the sprint action layer, which holds B down so it becomes a sprint until you release the touchpad. It still has a dedicated menu action set, though I did have to rebuild it because I was noticing that there was a little bit of a bug. But it's pretty much the same as it used to be. Kind of just a basic gamepad config. With mouse on the gyro as always on, so the menu action set is always on when you're in the menus, and right trigger is left mouse while in the menus, so that you can still interact with menu elements with the gyro and the trigger while you're in it. And to show what that means, I can come over here and just click. So that's basically it for this new configuration. Again, I just wanted to change up how I was using the D-pad. That's now on ABXY, corded to left touchpad touch, so you can cycle items, cycle spells while moving, and pouch access is now long press edge click on the right touchpad touch. It's not a gyro flick anymore. And I have found that to work out really well. in game, I still have the triggers remapped to the basic commands and the bumpers remapped to the stronger commands. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this config. I will, of course, be leaving a link to the description down below. And if you want, let's come down here. You can find it in the community configs. And it's just called Maidenless behavior. So that's all there is to it, really. And I've labeled the description, version 3 of my config. So let's see how the other top configs are doing. Yep, there's mine. Vanilla Plus. Good job, Helmick, having a ton of play hours on that already. Rambletans is still doing really good. It is version 3. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share an update to my config based on how my playstyle has been changing for this game over time. Gyro flicks are great, and I thought they were a great idea from Rambletan's configs. They felt great when using them, but as I continued to play, it didn't seem as reliable as it could be, and the fact that how I had it set up meant I had to stop moving to access the pouch, that felt kind of bad too. So now I can access the pouch at any time, which is going to be great, because especially out in the open world, being able to hop onto torrents quickly, so beneficial. So anyway, hope you all enjoy.